Content has become a priority for every personal brand and business, and you need a mix of quality, quantity, and to be relatable to your audience. But without a system in place to track and plan all of this, you will fall short with your consistency. Now, with that being said, let's build out a simple content operating system in Notion that allows you to plan all types of content, whether that be long or short form. So let's get straight into it. So what you need to do is just open up a blank Notion page, call it whatever you want. I've just called it Content OS, and then we're going to add an inline database. Now, it will start off with a table view. I personally like to change that one straight away into a board view. So we'll just go here and go board. Now, the property that already comes with it, I like to personally remove this one, and I like to do the normal status property. So if this one hasn't already shown up in your database like mine did, just add it when you go here and just go new property and select this select option. So mine's already got it. So I'm going to click on that one and I'm going to add options. Now for the options, you want to add every stage of your content filming journey. So to start off, what I like to do is start with idea. After idea, I like to put needs writing or needs planning. So I like to just put needs writing, and then we want to do needs filming, needs editing, ready to post, and then you can put posted. Of course, you can cater this to whatever your workflow is, but these are the stages that I like to track whenever I'm planning a video, either for YouTube or any other platform. You can make them whatever color you want. I personally like to keep it all one color, and I usually like to go with something like the yellow option. So I'm just going to quickly change all of them. Of course, you can do whatever fits your workflow. Now, once you've got all of this done, you want to actually show in view, and that way you've got them all here, but you don't want them to be tucked away like this. And then what you want to do is go to group. Now, make sure it's grouped by status, and you want to show all, because right now they're hidden because there's nothing in them, but I like to make sure they're always all shown. So hit show all, and now you've got all of them in like a Kanban board view. And what you want to also do is make sure you go full width for the page. That way you're taking up as much screen space as you can with this particular database. So now what you can do is you can hit a new page when you have a new idea, and you can just call it whatever you want, idea one, and that will open up as a card. But we're not finished there. We want to add more properties in this database. What I like to add, so we'll just go back to this three dots section here. We've got our properties. We're going to add more properties. So the first one I like to put is, so again, we will do the select option, and we're going to call this theme. So that way, if you do have specific content themes you like to post, if you have 3 or 4 different types of themes, you can categorize them accordingly. So for my themes, I'll put something like marketing, tech, business, and self-development. All right, so now I've got my 4 options. You can put however many you want and however many you need for your workflow. So that's another property we want. And then we want to add another one, which is going to be date. So we want to make sure we have a date option here. So that way we know when is the post date for it, when's the filming date, whichever one you prefer to track, or you can track both if you want. So here we're going to call it post date. And then we're going to add one more that I personally like to add as well. And that is URL. So this way, in case you want to, put the link when it is posted, you want to put the link in there for your reference. So in the future, you can go back to it to, track the metrics, see its results, how it performed. You've got it here on the actual, the planning section that you did in Notion. When you've posted it and you want to track it, in the future, you can use the URL option, or you can put in any other link that you feel is necessary. So we can leave that URL, or you can call it whatever you want. So now you should have 5 different properties. You've got status, which is what we did at the start. You've got the content theme, you've got the post date, and the URL. Now you can add another date as well. So some people like to put filming date and the post date. That's up to you. I'm just going to leave it as post date for now. And now what you can do is every time you have an idea, you can fill out, okay, I'm going to post this video, let's just say next Tuesday. It's going to be the theme of self-development, and then I can put the link later on. And as you go, you can move it from idea to needs editing. What I also need to do here, which I forgot, is just rearrange these. So from idea, it goes to needs writing, then needs filming, needs editing, ready to post, and then post it. So just rearrange them and adjust them accordingly to what you want and the actual progress that you take in your content process. Now you can have them all show up here in a quick glance with terms of the theme, the post date, if you prefer. And if not, you can just change it by going here, and then you can go back to properties, and you can see here how they're all shown. If I want, for example, just the theme to show, I can just click on that little eye icon and that will hide them. And at this first glance, you can see just the content theme. And when I click on it, you can see all the other ones if you prefer. And if you prefer to have like post date, for example, so that way you know when things are due to be done, you can also just view the post date and then just select that same icon there to show it in the card. And that way, for example, when you do have an idea, you can very quickly just put them in here, label it whatever you want, call it whatever idea you think is relevant, and then just start noting down all of your ideas in this database. And as you go, as you're planning, you can move it to needs writing, then you can move it to, it's time to film the content, and then if you need to edit it. This is really good for when you have, collaborative work as well. If you do have an editor, if you have a team of people working on the same, content, you can share this page as well, and everyone can collaborate on it. I personally just use it all on my own. I just like it visually to help me plan my content, understand what I need to work on, what I'm planning, what I'm writing and filming, etc. So this is the workflow. This is a very good, quick and easy content operating system you can use right now. It will literally take you 5-10 minutes to build in Notion, and at least it will give you something to start planning and tracking with, rather than just putting it down in your basic notes app or anything like that. This gives you a bit more of a clear structure. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section down below what else you would like to see with Notion. If you'd like me to elaborate more on building out a complete content operating system like one that I've got, I'd love to do a little bit more of an in-depth tutorial if you guys would like to see that. This is just a very basic content operating system that you can just start to use right now and build in about 5-10 minutes. Hope you found this helpful. Get planning with your content, and I'll see you on the next video.